Sometimes the most fascinating stories are hiding in the most ordinary places. Today, we're going to take a really simple local advertisement and just pull it apart. We're going to uncover this surprisingly complex story about professionalism, ambition, and how our communities are literally built from the ground up. So let's dive right in. All right, so our starting point is this image. It's a banner ad from Suphal, a city in Bihar, India. At first glance, it looks pretty straightforward, right? A local builder advertising their services. You've probably seen hundreds of ads that look just like it. But trust me, there is way more going on here than meets the eye.
See, this ad isn't just about services for hire. It's more like a window into how formal development actually happens and the rise of a whole new kind of professional in growing towns. So the big question is, what story does it really tell about building a community? Let's find out.
Okay, first things first, let's identify the key players here and kind of set the scene. Because this isn't some generic ad, it's a specific business run by a specific person.
The banner gives us our two main subjects right away: the company, Pro's civil engineer, and the person behind it, Mo Shaheen Akhtar. And with just those two details, our whole investigation can really get started.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. We're going to start decoding the list of services they offer. This is where you begin to see the true scope of the business, and you realize, wow, it's about so much more than just construction.
I mean, just take a look at this list. It covers building design, construction, permit approval, which is known as Naksha passing, then estimation, layout, 3D modeling, structural drawing, blueprints, and even valuation. This is an absolutely incredible, comprehensive suite of services for a single local builder.
Let's just zoom in on one of these for a second. Naksha passing. This isn't just some paperwork. It's the critical, often difficult, bureaucratic process of getting your building plans officially approved by the local government. Without this, no formal, legal construction can even happen. This one service tells us they know how to navigate the complex world of local regulations.
So here's the crucial point. This isn't just some random list of skills they have. When you actually organize them, you realize they represent the entire life cycle of a building project, from a simple idea all the way to a finished, standing reality.
Let's walk through how this all fits together. The whole journey starts with the design phase, right? You're creating 3D models, structural drawings, blueprints. Then comes the official approval, that all-important Naksha passing. Next up is planning, with cost estimations and site layouts. Then, and only then, do you finally get to the execution, the actual construction. And it all wraps up with finalization, like getting the property's official valuation.
What this all means is that Pro's civil engineer is not just a contractor. They're a full-service project management firm. Think about it. They don't just build structures. They guide a project from that first little idea to a completely finished, valued property. That is a huge leap in scope and professionalism.
But the story doesn't stop there. Another piece of evidence actually popped up that shows the evolution of this very business. And it adds this whole other layer of depth to what we're looking at.
Okay, on the left, you've got the original banner we started with, but on the right is a newer, much more formal company sign. You can just see the changes right away. A professional logo, a physical address, and some really important new details that signal a major step forward for this business.
The new sign clearly says they are now a unit of ARIS FICO Private Limited. This is huge. Becoming a private limited company means they've totally formalized their business structure. This brings legal accountability. It separates personal and business assets. It's a massive signal of long-term commitment and stability. And the sign also includes these two key registration numbers that just build up their legitimacy. The IEI number, that means they have a membership in the Institution of Engineers, a respected professional organization. The other registration number shows they're officially registered with Bihar's Urban Development and Housing Department. So these aren't just letters and numbers. They are symbols of credibility, professional standards, and government recognition.
So, when we piece all of this together, the services, the evolution, the formalization, what does it really tell us about the modern local builder and the growth of our towns?
Well, the complete picture is this. We've got a business that acts as a single point of contact for what can be incredibly complex projects. They navigate both the creative side of design and the really challenging side of bureaucracy. They've evolved into a formal, registered company, which signals immense trust and professionalism to their clients. And ultimately, businesses just like this are playing a key role in local economic development.
So you see, this was never just about one ad. It's like a tiny snapshot of a much larger story. It's the story of how our modern towns and cities are really being built.
not always by giant, faceless corporations, but by local, professional, and ambitious companies that are managing all this complexity one project at a time.
And that leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? The next time you see a simple ad on a local wall, maybe take a closer look. You might just be looking at a blueprint for the future of your own community. It makes you wonder, how many businesses like this are out there, building our world one blueprint at a time?